Hi everyone, welcome on board to F0R.tv, where you get the reliable news that is tailored for you, and of course where you can actually comment and interact. I say a very big thank you to those who have taken time to subscribe to this channel, and if you're yet to subscribe, kindly tap on that subscription button and also the red bell icon so you will be notified whenever videos such as this are uploaded. Coronavirus, called COVID-19. This is a disease that attacks the respiratory system, and the symptoms do not show until after a while, and a lot of people have died all over the world. There is no continent that you will not find COVID-19. Until date, there is no cure for this respiratory disease. Nigerians abroad are asking family members in Nigeria to send them money as they cannot work any longer, and they've made use of the amount of money that they must have saved over time. It is no longer news that companies and businesses have shut down. Even churches have shut down abroad. There is nowhere you find huge gatherings, and even shopping malls, there are precautions. A lot of people have gone into shopping malls to buy their food items, stock it at home, probably for 2-3 weeks, pending when this virus will be quarantined and it will be dealt with, or if a cure will eventually come out. United States of America is in turmoil also. People are running helter-skelter. People are kind of securing themselves too. It's a serious issue. It's a silent war. Some countries like China, where this virus actually came from, where it actually hit them hard. You know, there are families over there in China and also in other parts of the world, probably in Europe, Australia, Canada, America. All the Nigerians living in diaspora, many of them are pleading with their family members in the country to return that kind gesture that they've been showing to them. They should send them some money now that they need money to take care of themselves, since they are on lockdown. At least in Nigeria, we've not heard that there is any lockdown. Pastors are encouraging people, saying you are blessed. Don't worry, coronavirus is dealt with. We'll cast it out, and because they need people to keep coming to church, notwithstanding the carnage, the aggressive nature of this virus. Well, your family and friends in Europe need your help now. Coronavirus has kept everybody at home. It's your turn to send them money. That is a caption that someone posted showing how much the street, showing how silent the street is. It's like when you go abroad now, a lot of people are staying indoors. You barely find people on the street as they obey the rules, the laws. No one wanders around. You barely find people in any public gathering. Everyone is on lockdown, self-quarantined. Nigerians abroad are major contributors to our national exchange, as they send millions of euros, dollar, pounds, yen to their different families in Nigeria. It is sad to see them complaining and also in hardship because of the negative effect of the deadly coronavirus. Now you might say, well, when you don't work abroad, there are social assistance that the government has already put in place, and there is a structure that takes care of people. But what you need to understand is that it's not everybody that lives abroad that is documented. And it's very important. If you are not documented, or you do not have the ability or access to such social assistance, how then will you be able to survive? So these are issues that are on ground and issues that are out there. So many of them are also asking for assistance, like, no, we are not working, and I do not get social support from the government. It's not everybody that gets it. Anyway, now, some people out there say, even in Philippines, we are stuck inside for a month, no movement in the Philippines. So imagine people that went down to Philippines to hustle, as they use the word hustle. You think Philippine government will pay those Nigerians? Now they need help. They need help. How would they withdraw or receive the money, and what would they use the money for, since they are all locked inside? That's another question that someone here decided to raise as regards this. Like, how do you go in to get money? Well, they said they have been locked inside, meaning no job, you can't go out, but then they can actually go out there to pick up money. And there are certain stores or supermarkets that have that you can actually go into. Precaution is all what you need to kind of just need to safeguard yourself. Anyway, we can only wish them safe safety, and good health. But as for money they are asking for, I am not sure it will work out because of the value of naira to dollar, euro, pounds, and unless they want them to sell land. That's what some of them came up to say. Now, that was someone there trying to be funny to ease up the tension of this virus that has already spread and is killing a lot of people. I mean, it's a serious issue here. It's a very serious issue. There's no joke about this. Yes, we know over time that a lot of people abroad have shown their kind gesture. It's called the black tax. The black tax, where it even happens in Nigeria, not just only from the diasporans down to Nigerians. No, it happens everywhere. I'm talking of everywhere. It happens everywhere in Africa. It's called the black tax, where you have to, the money you get, you just have to send some down home. It's not the same practice everywhere. I mean, it's simply an African thing. Why? I'll tell you why. It's as a result of the government not doing the right thing. That is why when you work, you have to send money to your parents. Your parents are not even getting any social assistance from the government. No pension. Pension is not being paid. You see people. It's a terrible thing. It's all over Africa. It's all over Africa. So it's a terrible lifestyle. It's a terrible thing. These are the things that people do not know. You do not know that you are not obligated to give your parents money constantly and keep giving them money. You are not. Because the system and the structure is supposed to be in place. You are not supposed to be the government to take care of them. Yes, you should take care of your parents. I mean, birthdays, you want to give them a treat and all of that. But then, the government should have put certain things in place. Social assistance, pension, given at the right time. They don't have to stay on the queue. And all of those trash that we see oftentimes, you see them out there because one governor or one minor has already stolen the money and is being tried in the court, and the money has not been given back to the rightful owners. So these are the issues why black tax comes in. You have to take care of father, brother, sister, cousin, and the rest of them. It is called black tax, and it's terrible. It's terrible. You have to sponsor the unemployed in your family, the people that do not have enough. You just have to do all of this. So it's a terrible way of life. It's a terrible way of life. In South Africa, you find it. No, I don't know why this life, the life that these rulers, we cannot call them leaders, these rulers in Africa have kept people to, they've brought people to. That's why when people are abroad, you need them to keep sending you money constantly. That's not to say that it's not good. Of course, you can help brothers and sisters, but it becomes a practice because of the black tax system, where the government itself has not taken up their own responsibility. That's just what it is. It has not become an obligation. It has not become less an obligation. It's now more or less a responsibility, something that you have to do. Now, realizing that the root of this issue lies with the systemic economic inequality in communities, in countries. Without adequate social welfare, this means the responsibility of the state is now shifted on the citizens. It now falls on the shoulders of the families. While they go out there, steal money, sponsor their children live in one of the best expensive houses. These are the reasons why this black tax comes in. Remittance system. Remittance system, that is the one from the diaspora. It's still the same, called black tax. In fact, it is said that the remittance system has boosted much more of the economy in Africa. Not even the money that they get from the crude oil. That one, of course, they take that one abroad. That one doesn't stay in the system. The money they get from looting and stealing goes abroad. The money that runs the economy in Africa is actually money that is sent back from abroad, from people that are working hard and tirelessly, either they are documented or not. These are the major money that is actually flowing and growing the economy in Africa. Not the natural resources. Of course, you know what that means. If you don't believe it, what about the Abacha loot? Is the Abacha loot in your house, in your backyard? No, they are all abroad. How many amount of money did they find in some of the houses all over Lagos and wherever that they hid the money during Goodluck Jonathan's administration? Much bulk of the money is actually abroad, hidden in some bank somewhere that has been opened in Cayman's Island, hidden in some banks in the UK, America, Europe. They open up their hands to collect stolen funds, yet they'll come out and say one country is more corrupt. I don't understand how a thief and a robber is not the same. They are all the same. One person collects money that has been stolen without questioning, even in their country. You cannot go in there and just say you want to deposit 100,000 euros. They want to know where you got the money from. Abroad, if you go to pick up 10,000 euros from Western Union, they want to know where you got the money from. Well, who gave you the money? They want to question you about it. But they will accept money, billions, thousands, millions of dollars from an African leader without questioning. They are all thieves. Both the banks, both the government, Europe, America, they are all thieves working in conjunction in destroying. But then, is it about the person collecting the money or the person that stole the money that brought it at the first instant? The person we need to blame first is the first person that brought the money, the thief that decided to ridicule or oppress his own people. Anyway, that's just what it is. I hope this is enough to kind of, make you feel good a little bit based on this. You might be in diaspora, probably you're in America, UK, wherever you are in Europe, and you're listening to this. I hope this gladdens up your heart a little bit based on the shutdown that is happening over there. And also, if you're in Nigeria, right now, there is no shutdown yet. Anywhere you are in Africa, wherever you are in Asia, Middle East, Dubai, Saudi Arabia, and you're listening to this, has any of your family members sent you something because you're on shutdown? Have you ever done the black tax? Let us know that in the comment section. While you're that, if you're not a member of this channel, let's grow it together by you tapping on the subscription button and the red notification icon bell. It will alert you whenever videos are uploaded. Thanks for stopping by.